Good afternoon and welcome to Matthew Jago School for today's ribbon cutting ceremony for our new wing. I would like to welcome Mayor McCormick and Superintendent of Schools Dr. Massimino. I would also like to welcome and thank our PTO and the PACE parents, as well as our staff and students for joining us today, and our community members in the audience. Thank you to Mayor McCormick, the Town Council, Dr. Massimino, and the Board of Education for working together to better our schools for our students and our community. Our new wing provides some amazing additional resources for all of our students, specifically those with special needs, such as our new OT-PT, our new speech suite, and our new state-of-the-art gymnasium. The benefit of these new resources to our students is tremendous, and we cannot thank all of you enough. At this time, I would like to introduce our mayor, Mayor McCormick.
Thank you very much, Mr. Principal. I don't know how much you guys know about your principal, but he was actually a student at this school. He is an actual Woodbridge success story that he was once where you are now, and I don't know how many years later, because I don't know how old he is, but now he's the principal. And I think that is an amazing story, and I think he's an amazing person, and he deserves to be the principal. So, we got here in late 2006, and immediately in 2007, we started working with the school district. The first thing we did after I went to a Colonia Woodbridge football game, Thanksgiving, a couple weeks after being elected, and saw how bad, awful that field was, we decided to work with the district to help them improve that. We did that the next year, and one thing after another, one thing led to another. And in 2014, we did a $14 million ordinance to do more work on the schools and the fields and the tennis courts and the tracks. And then 2017, we took it to a whole new level and did a gigantic $87 million referendum where we provided the money for a brand new Ross Street school, a practically brand new Woodbridge Middle School. We did all kinds of work with technology. We leased St. Cecilia's School and turned it into Oak Tree Road 29, and the kids from Kennedy Park moved over there. Then we brought full-day kindergarten working with the district, and 24 became that. And the most important thing we did back then was do a whole lot of school security. Back in 2020, we had another referendum of about $57 million. The two biggest things in that referendum were a gigantic addition to School 25 in Ford's Lafayette Estate School, and this project, that gigantic addition to Matthew Jago School 28, as well as more technology, and again, importantly, even more security. So we have a history of working with the district. We get a lot of money from our economic development. We get it in such a way that we can spend it directly on the schools in technical ways, but it really works for our community. In fact, we're planning a referendum again in March for a new school in the Hope Lawn section of town. The details are coming out shortly, but that just continues our investment in the schools. I totally believe that a community is known by the schools it keeps. And as the schools go, so does the town. So we work hand in glove with everybody here. We have a terrific relationship with Dr. Massimino. I've known him for years. He still is one of the best softball players I ever played against way back 25 years ago. He's still probably very good at that. I know his kid is a baseball player. So we, the Board of Ed, many of whom are here, the Town Council, Sharon McAuliffe's here. She's your council person if you live in Seawarren or Woodbridge proper. We all work together. We all get along. There's no point in the board and the town being at odds. There's no point in us having enemies on School Street. We're right around the corner on Main Street. This is a great functional relationship, one that no other town in the state of New Jersey has, and we're very, very proud of that. We really love working to improve our schools. It only benefits the kids right here in front of us, and even more especially here because of the population of kids that comes here. It's a magnet school for special needs students, and we just think that's wonderful. People come to Woodbridge because of our commitment to the special needs community. We have everything for them here, not only in school, but after school, Buddy Ball and Rise and the Max Cafe and all the different things we have going on. It's just wonderful to be a kid in Woodbridge Township. So with that, I'd now like to introduce my partner in all of this, the guy who works with us. We talk almost every day. We meet once every couple of weeks. It's very unusual, trust me, for a mayor and superintendent to have the kind of relationship that we have here in Woodbridge. I'd like to introduce now the superintendent of schools, my good friend, Dr. Joseph Massimino.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Mayor McCormick, the Town Council, my colleagues in Central Administration, and obviously the Board of Ed. This doesn't happen without everybody's support. The Mayor alluded to the point of the dynamic that exists between the Council, the municipal government, and the Board of Ed. To work so closely to the benefit of our students is a true testament to the commitment we have. When you walk into School 28, now that all the work has done, you can see the commitment that has been made to making sure that we are facilitating the needs of all of our learners. The classrooms, the OT-PT rooms, the gym, and I'm excited for everybody to take a look at it because I do believe it creates a tremendous working environment. I do have to say, though, when we talk about the backbone of what makes school work, it's you. You know, we have parents that cleared their schedule, took time off, they're here more than just the 10 months, right? A lot of programs run out of School 28. I think they are tremendously successful in no small part because of what the parents do. They dedicate a lot of time, a lot of energy. The PTO is second to none. The PACE parent groups, it is amazing to see the work they do. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the Director of Special Service for the Woodbridge Township School District, Ms. Julie Baer, who has overseen this department for several years now and continues to be committed to making things better each and every day, working with our Board of Ed and our building administration. So on behalf of Central Office, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the parents and the students first and foremost. You make this go. Without you, this doesn't work. I appreciate the efforts of Mr. Perry, the teachers here, the time they give, the energy, the preparation, the commitment, second to none. So I have to thank them for the work they do every day. And so much of it goes unnoticed, but they need to know it's not unappreciated. And we recognize what the staff does here to truly create a wonderful learning environment. So I appreciate everybody coming out. I will give our wherever he's hiding, Mr. Impaglia in the back here. He's our supervisor of buildings and grounds. He has the luxurious task of overseeing all things construction in our district. So when he's working with different vendors and the volume is pretty intense, Mr. Impaglia finds time to make sure everybody's needs are met, and we appreciate his efforts. So thank you for coming out today. Thank you to the students. I think they look awesome in their shirts. Great smile, so give yourselves a round of applause. I'd now like to turn the microphone over to our Board of Education President, Mr. Brian Molnar.
Thank you, Dr. Massimino. I mean, I'm so honored to be here today to cut the ribbon on this great addition for this great school. I'd like to recognize my other board members that are here today, our Board of Ed Vice President, Dan Harris, and board members Marie Anderson and Sue Bourdain. Thank you so much for being here today. The mayor talked a little bit about the cooperation. 18 years ago, when I first got on this board, the town had just passed its first bond referendum. That was historic for this town. This town couldn't pass a budget before that. And that's why the older schools built in the 50s, this was the newest school at the time when I became a board member. And it's special for me to be here because this is where I went to school. This is where my brother went to school, my children went to school. So my family's deep-rooted in Matthew Jago School. They were Challengers and they were Jaguars. So we went through the whole gamut here, the Molnar family at Matthew Jago School. But this edition is special to me because 18 years ago, I had said at the time, I was on the B&G committee, I was the chair, I'm like, why didn't we put a wing onto Matthew Jago School to service our special needs population that we could keep the students in district instead of having them to go outside of the district for PT and everything like that. And you got to realize at the time, that board, never passing a budget, had to come up with servicing 26, 25 schools with windows and unit ventilators. So for me to see this addition built, I mean, I had this vision 18 years ago. So I want to congratulate and thank the mayor for jump-starting that cooperation between the board and the Township of Woodbridge, because that's how things get done, and that's how the public gets served best, is when your local government works together, not against one another, but together to do stuff like this to service the young men and women, the future leaders of tomorrow that are here. So I just want to say congratulations, thank the Board of Ed administration, the township, for this great addition here. And not only does it serve the students, but when you think about the quality of life for the children, our rec basketball league, instead of being in little gyms, we have a brand new gym now that our kids could play in. You know, I remember these students, I remember when I was here, our gym was a little tiny room that had some ropes hanging from the ceiling. And face it, everybody's gymnasium wound up being the cafeteria. And that's not the best thing. Now we got a brand new gym here, and these kids could excel. So thank you very much.
I want to ask our council person, as I said, Sharon McAuliffe covers Woodbridge proper and Seawarren. There has been so much happening in Seawarren lately. This new school is tremendous. What this does for your property values, if you live in Seawarren, is just great. Because now somebody, let's face it, when someone is looking to buy your home, the first thing they're going to look at are the schools. If the schools are unattractive, they're going to drive right by, see the for sale sign, and keep going. And if they like it, they're going to go in, and they're going to talk to principals and teachers and see what it's all about. Now, when they drive by this brand new school, brand new addition to a school, it's monumental in terms of property values. We have the old marina that was literally falling apart into the creek there. The bulkheads were falling apart. It looked absolutely terrible right around the corner from some beautiful homes. Now that's been renovated. Ferry Street Park has a new concert stage. It's got bike racks. It's got a new playground. It's got new basketball courts. The boat launch is beautiful. Seawarren Library is getting a major investment. If you live in Seawarren, your property values are going up. Maybe better than many other sections of town because of all that has happened here. And the lady in charge of seeing that through is your council person. I'd like now to introduce Sharon McAuliffe.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out today. This is a great honor to be asked to come to the ribbon cutting at Matthew Jago School. I'm so happy to be here. I had a tour of the school a couple weeks ago, and it is absolutely gorgeous inside. The new classrooms are beautiful, and the gym is amazing. So I hope that all the students here are going to enjoy the classrooms, the school, and I want to just say thank you very much to the parents who came out today to see the new school, and you're going to love living in Seawarren, so enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Ready to count down from 5. Ready, go. 3, 2, 1.
This is our brand new full basketball court gymnasium equipped with a volleyball court as well. Could be used as a high school basketball court. It's tremendous. The gym is absolutely beautiful with 6 hoops, all adjustable. We're currently in our brand new speech suite. This is a common area where the teachers are able to service multiple students at a time. In this area, there are also 2 other speech offices where individual sessions can take place, as well as an office for our BCBA and a speech conference room located around the corner right here. All of these rooms are also equipped with the ViewSonic board for our students as well. This is one of our brand new classrooms. This is Miss Sutherland's classroom. Tremendous resources for her and her students. They have a bathroom inside the classroom, as well as ample storage space and all of the available resources, including the ViewSonic board that we saw in the speech suite. And the students absolutely love the classrooms, with a chair for the paraprofessional or the teacher next to each of the students in the room. This is our sensory room where some of our students come to take a break from their classrooms from time to time. Our preschool students use this room, as well as some of our students with autism, and they absolutely love it. It is a great place for them to come and wind down, and it's also a great place for them to come when they just simply need a break. In addition to the existing OTPT area that was in the old building, we now have this new beautiful OTPT area, which is located off of the main office foyer next to our new gymnasium. Currently in our new main office, our secretary, Ms. Hausman, is here. Inside the main office, we also have an enormous conference room, which is terrific for our teachers and for our child study team members when they have to hold meetings. Inside of our new main office, we also have a new principal's office, as well as 2 new offices for our child study team, which is now currently housed inside of our building. The child study team services the 8 classrooms that are located in our new 100 wing, which service our students with autism. We also currently still have 9 special needs preschools located in our building. Thank you very much for visiting us at school number 28, Matthew Jago School. It was great to have you.